said before trial, but he didn't get on the stand. See, his testimony really.
Marlo might come from where I come from.
Yeah.
So yeah, that labeled him a snitch for even telling. You know, like,
Even if he didn't catch the snitch.
see, it's a different level. Like, I ain't gonna say he's a snitch. I'm gonna say he cooperates. Because a snitch sometimes just tell the police, give him information whenever he feel like it or whatever.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Harrison Butker set to get us started. It's two AFC powerhouses, the Chiefs and Ravens, underway in Baltimore.
I don't know. I feel like it's not really
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
And be like, yeah, you know, this happened. But he the one in jail.
Man, at some point he cooperated.
Yeah, he cooperated.
Do himself. I don't never hear nobody talk about
Right to the air is Jackson.
He labeled a snitch. He said what he said before trial.
The catch and run Nelson out of the wall. And they get this run past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that falls incomplete.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and the Ravens strike first at 3's in. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done for deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And we see James. He will not. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. In motion right, that's Hardman. Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon. And that's going to be a Chiefs 1st down as the tackle made here at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. pressure too much. Down he goes.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And his throw here is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Here's Mahomes. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Chiefs first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Handoff now for Pacheco. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. Try! And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Rashee Rice, 42 yards. And the Chiefs have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Jackson now. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. It will be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
First carry now for Justice Hill. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Jackson to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Going up top. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And now off to the races, down the right side. And the Chiefs are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
What you doing? What you doing? That's my fish, bro. Bro, that's my fish. Fish on, y'all. Fish on. That's my good one. Are you kidding?
What? You wanna go outside? Out.
Now they'll bring Tony in motion left. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Come on. Come. Come on. Come on, bro. Come. Come on, man. Out.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. On the move to his left. Setting up the screen here to Edwards. He can only get a yard after all that, and it's 2nd down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there, and now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
Oh my God, bro, this shit cheap, bro.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 3rd and 4 now.
Now it's time to give real credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Jackson rolling to his left. decision a good one, picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Oh, man. Just when the D thought they had the answer for him, he went and changed the question. Surprises him by taking off himself. He's able to set up his offense pretty with a 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Edwards. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. Steps away. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Ravens are once again back in front. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anymore because they're looking for real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Doesn't get here.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
We're not killing us out there, okay?
It's going to be fine. It love me in Beverly Hills.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open.
Dang, what the fuck is this?
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Throw right side going to be caught. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I play?
Yeah, you played defense. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 38-yard line. Throwing now is Mahomes. No hesitations. They go right back to Kelce. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Mahomes now on first down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Chiefs have moved out in front.
Well, the lost sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week preparing for this game,
a good portion of it was trying to prepare for him because he's absolutely a phenomenal player.
And a lot of times around the goal line, they know it's going to him. It's just so hard to stop.
And that's where it really becomes difficult because you're exactly right. They know it's going to him, yet they still can't stop it. That tells you when you're a dominant player.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. Pushing his way through. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
And especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead.
But they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
Yo. Middle.
Throwing is Jackson. Pressure comes and down he goes. Michael Dana in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Oh, that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Y'all chill out.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff 14-6.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
In the course of a game, we focus on the offense and the defense, and we give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, and special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. A quick throw there is incomplete.
And we're going to see this offense try to spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
Prescott to throw it. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example.
Here's a diving catch right side. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was the tight end. On play action, Prescott. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Joshua Williams with a pick. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Mahomes now on first down. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And
the fuck am I doing, bro?
Yard line. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll take the block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. A second down throw for Prescott. Flushed out right. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Play action now. Prescott. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Joshua Williams just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
He already did his primary job with an interception earlier, but here he gets a chance to be a pass rusher and takes on the challenge of blitzing and makes another big play. That's something to file away and maybe break out later in this one.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line.
It'll take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing a second interception.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Valdez-Scantling in motion right. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not the...
Like they finna stop something, it's go time, let's line it up. I've been ready to mob something the whole time, my stomach growling. I ain't gon' pick up for no I need a Billy tryna go and buy the public housing. Yeah, cut that stove on, my name hot like fajita plate. I don't need a break. Told my partner crank that to the meter like break. The P, who want it? No limit, who run it? Dreadhead, cool runners. GMF, good money. New whip, 200. Soldiers with me, 300. If it ain't about the money, please don't count on me coming. No, they don't want no problems. These problems gon' be problematic. Don't want no smoke or no static. I don't do no dramatics. Them boys faker than plastic. I tell them jump in the bag, cause I've been in my bag. Speeding off in the jag, yeah. They don't want no problems. Don't want no problems. They don't want no problems. Don't want no problems. All I know is win. I ain't never took a L. But if I take a L, then you know I'm raising hell. They don't want no problems. 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 All I know is win. I ain't never took a L. But if I take a L, then you know I'm raising hell.
Good boy. Good boy.
New drip, I just spent some G's on my attire. These righteous keep on growing, but my jeans getting tighter. I went overseas with the swiper. Bad, no, I never seen nothing like her. I'm up with my snipers, and he's sudden moving, make it sing like the choir. Peter got Lindsay Lohan. I need some more bands. I'm a grown man. If you gon' tweet it, ain't no need to tell me how you feel. My whole city catching bees, I'm from the rock for real. Broski turn into a demon when he off them. Ride till I die, hope that Jesus come and grab the wheel. That singing like Clay Aiken. R.I.P. to all my loved ones that ain't make it. Got a bond with the streets and I just can't break it. Run it up, now my safe done turned into my safe haven. Them racks in, okay. On the block I'll post up, I can't fade away. Baby, I've been too turned, I don't care about what a hater say. Dark skin, thick, I like the so I named the bay. I'm in it every day. New drip, I just spent some G's on my attire. These righteous keep on growing, but my jeans getting tighter. I went overseas with the swiper. Bad, no, I never seen nothing like her. I'm out with my snipers, and he's sudden moving, make it sing like the choir. Peter got Lindsay Lohan. I need some more bands. I'm a grown man. First off, my name Tobe, but it's really Tobe Chuku. Got a BM that keep my season, that keep me fruitful. Grew up wearing platinum FUBU on the southwest eating kufu. And the hammer that I keep don't come with nails. Look, I ain't know who Bill Burr was until I met the man. Half my married to the street without a wedding band. I done peeped that all these rappers won't be secondhand. My pop said I'd be broke and barely eat. I should've bet the man. Yeah, cause I'm way up, long ways from the days I evade valet stores. Couldn't pay nowadays, all the cake I make us is enough to buy about 100 trucks from Mercedes. I resage it.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Steel City at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And with the terrible towels waving wildly, we are underway from Pittsburgh. And good coverage there on special teams as...
Then I got me too.
Shy of the 20.
The Steelers take over first and 10.
Let you be a young boy.
Play action. Now Trubisky. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
That was Justin Reed, the safety, who got to the quarterback.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now, after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. Now Trubisky to throw on second. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, CD, these two teams barely off the buses, and this defense already has a sack and now the interception and the pick six to take the lead.
Partner, you'd have to think that this was part of their game plan coming in because they wanted to embrace an aggressive mindset and attack on defense. They were trying to force that quick miscue, and I would say that their plan worked to perfection.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
This taken in right around the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Their own 18-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
Now run straight ahead with Warren.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Trubisky will throw.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They go play action with Trubisky.
Got his man, it's Warren.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Trubisky now off the bootleg. That's complete to Robinson. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Now they'll bring Tony in motion left.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it.
A big play there for KC. 45 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
In motion right, that's Hardman.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming. This is caught. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Patrick Mahomes finding Mecole Hardman. And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
This taken in at the goal line.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 12. Out of the shotgun, and he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
This now a 3rd and 4.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They run again with Harris, and he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. Play action. It's Trubisky.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
In motion right, that's Hardman.
Now a give, this is McKinnon. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle.
2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Steelers' 30-yard line.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Catch is made by Hardman. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards on the play.
Valdez-Scantling in motion right.
Let's get it. Let's go.
Toward the pylon, caught. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal. At the
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Pacheco is in. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Butker now to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Chiefs 21, Steelers nothing. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
This fielded right at the goal line.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
They go play action. Trubisky. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
On first down, Trubisky. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
But this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
2nd and 10.
Harris running straight ahead. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They run for it with Harris.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. And in for the Steelers touchdown. George Pickens, 32 yards. And the Steelers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point put through by Boswell. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
Kansas City.
Mahomes now to throw. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw, it's Mahomes. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Here's Trubisky. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
It's Joshua Williams with a pick.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there as the first half is winding down.
And the Chiefs would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. On first down, Mahomes. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Butker's kick here is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. And they're going to speed things up here.
13 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Man, who asked you whipping like this?
I don't even know.
Mahomes now on 1st down.
Slant route, that's complete to Travis Kelce.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
And the first down, Chiefs.
15. Mahomes now on 1st down.
A pass complete downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one goes for 24 yards. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers will take over here just shy of the 30.
Mahomes pass intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities. And this is a good one right in front of them.
Play action. Now Trubisky.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter. And they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And Trubisky going to change it up.
19 Lions.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there. And now 4th down.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well. So give some credit to the defense.
4th down, here's Trubisky. And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Chiefs are going to...
Who's the Kendrick and me. Instead of comparing the three, let us exist in peace. I'm really just getting started. You've only witnessed the tease. 10,000 steps ahead as I choke on it. 2017 was my moment of truth. I was a year away from not being known as a youth. Approaching manhood, peach fuzz covered my chin. Even then I would leave rap going with the wind. I'm not a Muslim, so why would I lie or pretend? I'm not too good at following trends. I am the trend, I am the truth, I am the God, I am the Zen. There is no way around it, just make amends. These flows are coated golden. If you then I must be the cold and exploding what the commode is. Real soon they're gonna have to mention Mr. Clay the magician with the greatest of Drizzy, Drakes, and Weezys, Andres and Jiggers, Pac, Biggie, and Nas, Face Mob, Easy and Raekwon. It's easy to say these things looking for clout, but this is non-fiction. The proof's in the pudding, it's none missing. You and your opinion, you can stick that up your... I jumped to touch the sky and landed on planet Uranus. Houston, we got a problem. No need to look for solutions. I'm stacking Eisenhower's. Deceased presidents in the wall in my residence as I increase stepping on balling forever while kissing the sweet melanin of a broad that I met in the Netherlands. Address me as Marcus Clay, the developing veteran. That's why I got no time to sleep. I gotta creep the late night to get this cake debate right. I'm thinking real estate licenses. I've seen multiple moments of indecisiveness. I got scars on my back that resemble tiger slits. When it's all said and done, I'll be one of the greatest you know. The only one left like a by the Uno. But who knows what the future holds? My moving stupid. Most of you do it for the internet, and I'm not into that. And that's the disconnect. Comparing me to these rappers is disrespect. Who's the best MC? Cole, Kendrick, and me?
Back on my ways, missing my girl, I ain't seen her in days. What can I say? I'm out in the baby trying to get paid. Look what I made. Thousands of people are knowing this Jay. I never change. Can put myself back in the minimum wage. Gotta keep all of this crunch time. Eating these rappers is lunchtime. You the man only sometimes.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Kansas City.
Woo!
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Jackson from the shotgun. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
From the gun, it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Jackson to Bateman there for the Baltimore first.
Gain of 15. First down, Ravens.
First carry now for Gus Edwards. And he'll take it across the 15 and into Chief territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
That one into the hands of Flowers. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 36.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Baltimore.
Jackson going to keep it running right. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Throwing is Jackson. That's complete left side to Bateman. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And every time you step on a field, coaches are always going to talk about how important tackling is in a ball game. In this one, especially so. You can't allow these guys to break free and get extra yards after contact, but that's exactly what happens here. That can't continue as this game goes on.
A quick pass out to Aguilar. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Here's a 2nd and 8. Up the middle, here's Edwards. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing a shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Now it's Jackson. They set up the screen to Hill. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring...
Man who asked you looking like this.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens strike first. It throws him. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
And he'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
Motion man right is Rice. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
Now a 2nd and 6. In motion right, that's Hardman. Here's Jerick McKinnon, his first carry of the ball game. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
10 yards on the play. And Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Touchdown! Mecole Hardman, 31 yards. And the Chiefs are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. The Ravens send their punt around now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. And this ball's going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. A dump down to McCallum. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Mahomes to throw once more. Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
As my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That's laid out deep for Rice. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice, 39 yards. And the Chiefs are able to add on to that lead. Butker on for the PAT. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 2. Here's Jackson to throw. A swing pass here to Edwards. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Edwards. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. To throw is Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Jackson. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Jackson on first down. All right, rifles one, and that's going to... Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football.
Fuck, man.
Calling luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Well, Brad, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
In motion left, Hardman.
Hey, Ripley. Attack.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's going to let it go again. He's got a man, complete. He's to the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Marquez Valdes-Scantling, 91 yards. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, the PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
And they'll accept that penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Taken at the goal line. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's up to the 20. And they will finally get him down at the 28. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And this will be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incomplete.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. This time they stay on the ground, and they'll get him down here at the 23. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
That's caught left side by Hardman. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Valdes-Scantling in motion right. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. 2nd and a couple.
At the 23-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Open on the left side. This is Valdes-Scantling. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Valdes-Scantling in motion right. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The third quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a even touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it makes the score 21-10. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
This shit should be wide open.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this third quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Gonna look deep here for Pacheco. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Jackson on second down. Throw left side complete. That's Edwards. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on fourth down and 9. They're going to try and throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble and second down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Throwing is Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 45 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we'll switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now it's Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Sean Bateman on the touchdown throw from Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and run it here, but he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And we see James, he will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball and said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Mahomes finding his burner Hardman for the KC first.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
On first down now, run with McKinnon. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down.
And quickly, they get to the line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Now Mahomes.
What?
Now look at this.
I pressed the wrong fucking button.
They need it. It's intercepted. Picked up by Arthur Allen. And the Ravens are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Eluding the pressure right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs.
Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. One side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
No gain on the play. Third down.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack. But they tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
Butker's kick here is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. So they haven't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Here's 1st down. They run once more with Edwards. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a yard. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. From the gun, they go to Edwards. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. All 3 timeouts still in their back pocket. Here's 1st and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Flowers. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left?
Here we go.
The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have 2 to possibly take this to overtime.
Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it in. And he is not going to reach the goal line. They were forced to go for it down 2, but the defense rises to the occasion, and they hold on to their lead.
That was crazy.
So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here.
They give you the onside kick, though. Look.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with one.
Unplug it. Nobody like taking their losses, boy.
To go in this game. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Now hold on a second. Why would they decline that?
Hey, take your L, boy.
I have a good answer for you, but let's work the math here a little bit. If you take the penalty, you get 5 yards. Minimum.
You're in the positive in the yardage, and you get to rerun the down you just had.
I like that. I like that little extra on top of the whole thing. This makes 0 sense.
Okay.
I've been smooth for so long, I'm trying to get rough. Buffing my nails, dog, I'm trying to get buff. Shaping my beard up, I'm liking the scruff. The hills, cause I'm living my life in the cut. Can't imagine that I'm gonna meet my wife in the club. We gon' see though, I feel like she more of a CEO. Or maybe she doing volunteer work in Rio. It's not like I need her, but I would love to meet her. Another day, another dollar, another phone with another feature. I don't play goalie, but I'm my brother's keeper. Surrounded by family, I'm not with other people. They say I got my pop's demeanor and mother's features. The garden's still private as ever. The gang driving together. Your boys striving to be the most dominant ever. The hardest white boy since the one who rapped about vomiting sweaters and hold the comments. Cause I promise you I'm honestly better than whoever came to your head right then. They ain't cut from the same thread like him. They don't study doing work to get ahead like him. They don't toss and turn in the bed like him. Cause they don't love it. 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 I've been laid back so long, I'm trying to get turned. Searching my name, dog, that's how you get hurt. Being likable, I'm trying to be unbreakable. I just realized that this whole game is takeable if I want it. And I do, yes, I want it. I don't care how you feel about it. I do what I want to. I used to look up to the people that I'm moving in front of. It's not that crazy anymore. My city used to a come up. Bryce and Jack G. James is up next. The rest is up to me. These lames is upset. My peers get upstage. The fans are obsessed. My city is upcoming. His people are oppressed. And I'm going to change things. I'm up at